In this 11th episode of our Communal Property Essential series, I'm going to cover how to organise larger scale maintenance projects for your apartment building or your resort, how to finance these works and organise the bidding process. All buildings require constant maintenance, and most of the time this is just minor repairs, but occasionally you're going to need to organise a larger scale project. For example, your building may be getting to the stage where it requires a complete repaint, or maybe your pool surface might be at the end of its expected life. While small maintenance can be organised with minimal hassle, larger jobs require a little bit more attention as there are specific considerations when organising major maintenance works. When major works are being done, there can be a considerable amount of disruption to your building's residents. However, this disruption can be reduced by proper planning and timing. For example, if your building experiences heavy summer seasonal occupancy, you can plan to organise these works prior to or after the summer season. But remember, if you plan to organise these works before the season, keep in mind that they can easily overrun. So make sure there's a suitable buffer period before the summer season starts to accommodate any unexpected delays. If you select a poor quality provider, or you hire somebody who's operating illegally without the relevant qualifications and insurances, you can be held ultimately liable for the consequences. Remember, the committee hold the ultimate duty of care towards your communal property and its property owners. So check that anyone you hire are a registered company or a registered sole trader, and that they hold the insurances for the work that you're requesting them to do. Check their qualifications. If they're working on your electrics, ask to see their EAC certification card. If they're maintaining your pool, ask to see their operator qualifications, and so on. Also, avoid any company who is trying to avoid paying VAT or taxes. While the lower costs may be tempting, this is always a red flag, as it demonstrates that company or person's lack of respect and unwillingness to play by the rules. And they could have the same relaxed attitude towards safety and the quality of their work. Also, don't just take a provider's word on their warranty. A warranty is only as strong as the company that provides it. If that company goes out of business or is not even a company and it's just a contractor who suddenly decides to retire or change careers, your warranty could be worthless. Now, you could always take legal action, but this is itself expensive, and of course there's no guarantee, and even if you do win, getting the money can still be difficult, especially if it's a limited company. Ask for how long that provider has been in business. Ask for details on their registered address and who holds the warranty. Maybe it's them or maybe it's an equipment manufacturer. And ask for the warranty terms to be provided in a separate signed document. Ideally, you'll have a detailed maintenance plan so major maintenance items won't come unexpectedly. And you'll have a contingency fund or a maintenance fund ready to pay for these works when required. Well, that's the ideal, however, things rarely work this way. And you may need to approach unit owners and ask them to pay an extra payment on top of their normal communal fees to cover the cost of this maintenance. It's not a pleasant task, but it's in everyone's interest to keep the building well maintained. And most units would stand to lose far more in property value than the extra payment if these works weren't organised. Unless it's part of an existing contract or management agreement, you should always obtain quotations or bids from at least 3 different providers. This can be quite a challenge as many companies are reluctant to quote on communal developments. This is because many of these contractors have learnt that it's quite common for developments to waste their time by asking for quotes for jobs even though they have zero intention in proceeding, and they're just trying to get an idea on the price out of a general interest. So to combat this, only get quotes when you know you are very likely to proceed with the work. This will help protect your reputation with these providers. And you may also need to consider paying for their time when providing a quote. I know we're all used to this whole free quotation thing, but remember it does cost these companies time and money to provide a quote. so offering to cover this cost can help get the magic 3 quotes you need to make a decision. It's important to make sure that any vendor selected as part of this bid process is suitable and has all the relevant qualifications you need. Remember, you get what you pay for, so the lowest bid is not always the most cost effective. If you have a copy of the Ultimate Committee Handbook, Chapter 8, Maintenance of Your Building, explains in detail how to organise a fair and professional bidding process and how to select the winning contractor. But if you don't have a copy of this book yet, stay tuned, as I'll be covering how to select third-party vendors in a bit more detail in the next episode of this Communal Property Essentials video series. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, you can click on the subscribe button below, and don't forget to hit that bell icon to make sure you're notified when new videos are released. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. I do check these and will answer them. I'm Russell Flick from the Cyprus Communal Guide, where we help you unlock your building's true potential. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.